In 1921, a flood of the San Antonio River caused the death of 50 people. As a result, the city came up with a plan to control the river levels through the city, and the San Antonio Riverwalk began. The Riverwalk is set one level below the main city level, and the initial plan had 3 miles of walkways and 20 bridges. Construction began in 1939 and was completed in 1941. The Riverwalk expanded over time and now stretches from San Antonio Mission area through downtown and up to the major museums in the city. It is now 15 miles long. In 1968, the Hilton Plaza del Rio set a Guinness Book World Record for being the fastest built modular building of its kind. Each room was constructed off-site and installed completely furnished except for the television. Once the rooms were put in place, the televisions were added. The 485-room hotel was finished in just 202 working days. La Villeta, or the Little Village, was originally built as housing for Spanish soldiers in 1718. The Little Rhine House and Smoke's restaurants in front of that were originally home to German settlers in the 1850s. On the right is the Artisan River Theater. This location is probably most famous now as where some of the scenes from the Sandra Bullock movie Miss Congeniality were filmed. The talent and swimsuit portions were on this stage. Cypress trees line the Riverwalk. Many of them are over 200 years old. This small island is actually made up of the roots of a cypress tree. The large cypress tree on the right is believed to be 300 to 400 years old and is 9 stories tall. In 1835, a Spanish soldier sniper climbed this tree and shot a Texas soldier named Ben Milan. It is now known as the Ben Milam tree. The Esquire, on the right, is the oldest tavern on the Riverwalk. It opened at 12:01 a.m. on December 3, 1933, on the very minute they lifted Prohibition. This is the Robert Hugman Bridge, named after the architect of the Riverwalk and built in 1941. Now it is known as the Selena Bridge, made famous by Jennifer Lopez in the movie Selena. The Hyatt Regency Hotel opened in 1981. Before construction, they did a shadow testing to make sure that the hotel would not cast a shadow on the Alamo at sunset. The hotel was then limited to 16 stories. Casa del Rio on the right was the first restaurant on the Riverwalk, and it opened in 1946. We had an early dinner there and highly recommend it. As we completed our Riverwalk cruise, we got a sense of the deep history of this area. If you're ever in San Antonio, you won't regret taking this cruise. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out our accompanying blog post on the Rambling Quilter travel blog by clicking on the link in the description below.